Alright, I said I'm gonna make a video after this is probably the 10th time I've used this thing. I said I'm gonna see what you people of YouTube. I've never done a YouTube video, so apologize for my camera ship here, but I wanted to show off my wood fire hot tub. Just getting the fire re-going here. It was almost down to nothing, so I threw some logs in. This is I guess a prototype. The barbecue at the bottom has nothing to do with it. Just kind of holding it in the position I need it to, and it's actually quite convenient because I got some firewood down here. Throw it in, and you know, I was looking on YouTube for designs and came up with what you can see inside here. But there's 2 copper coils, very hard to see. 2 copper coils I bent, flexible copper. There's no break in them. They enter at the bottom, 1 coil, 2 coils, and exit at the top. Just uses convection heat from the tank. These are some pool jets that I found at a pool store, local pool supply store. And simply the water gets drawn in from the bottom, is heated up by the fire, and through convection pushes its way through the top here. So like I said, this is just starting up. I'll keep the door open, let it catch. See, it's already starting to go, and I'll show you the tank. So here is a 300-gallon stock tank. I purchased that farm supply store, TSC or TCS, I can never remember. I haven't made a lid yet, again in its prototype. We were in it. This is now 2-day-old water. You can see it steaming away here. Very easily gets the temperature. Takes about 3.5 hours from cold winter well water. So that's about 50-55 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. You think I'd know? I'm Canadian. To, you know, easily 104 degrees. I think the only challenge I have sometimes is keeping it below, which is sometimes I have to add some cold water. I do have a chlorine or bromine little puck dispenser in here. That's basically the only chemicals I want to be able to, not be able, but want to put in here, and that's just to keep things kind of controlled for weekend use. I have no pumps, no electrical, no filtration system. Right now I just put fresh water, use it for a weekend's use, and I'll drain it. I am debating on putting maybe a pool pump. Do I want to treat it with chemicals? That's something I have to think about, but right now I like it the way it is. Basically no chemicals, and if anything, it's just that little bromine dispenser. I use an old strainer for my screen to scrape anything out, not that I have a whole lot in there. And then, over my excitement for this being built, my wife, my best friend, found me this little paddle to use to stir it up. You do need to stir it up. The water will sit at the top. Let's see, what else can I show you? This is my makeshift cover for now, but it's one-handed. Alright, so you can see the 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top. Everything is just simply plumbed. I found that hose at Home Depot. It's basically a high heat rad hose. Seems to be doing the trick. That's it. It's starting to smoke away. It's going to start to light. I think I'm going to... Oh, I can cook on this guy too. I added a little cooking shelf when it's not so smoky. Good fire going, and very easily can cook on that. And the top piece is... I've screwed it in, but it can be easily shifted around to be at the front. So if you wanted to cook at the other side and not impede your, you know, I thought it would be kind of cool if I can cook while I'm in the hot tub. The problem is usually when you're in the hot tub you have the fire down and it's smoking a bit more. And it's on my deck with a lot of water and a lot of weight, especially when people are in it. Probably should have supported it, but it seems to be holding. Anyways, I thought I'd share. Again, my first YouTube video, so apologize for that. I haven't dropped the camera in the water, so it's probably a good thing. And now you can see the fire starting to go, and this thing, I tell you, way more efficient than I thought it was going to be. I was anticipating, well, I wasn't sure what I was anticipating, but I thought it could be, you know, could be half the day spent trying to just get that water heated, especially if, you know, we're talking about that tank full to the bone is 300 gallons and probably pushing at least 250 gallons of heating. And I could come out here at 3 o'clock and it'll be ready by 7 in the evening. No problem. That's not including the water filling and all that, but I mean, as far as just heating goes, you know, 3.5 hours, you can see the steam. I think you can see the steam billowing out of the top of the hot tub right now. The camera's picking that up. But, and this thing, I already have it up to temperature. It was about 105 to 106 degrees yesterday when we got in. Cooled down a bit. I didn't want the fire going over in it. My kids, my 2 daughters and I were in it this morning. It was about 93, 94 degrees. Still very comfortable. I don't want them in water any warmer than that. And I'm gonna get another fire going. Bet you this one fire will get us back up to the 104 plus, or the 104 around anyways. I try and keep it around that temperature. I do need to, one thing I will add, right now I'm just I kind of throttle the door, you know, like that. Once I want to leave it alone. The problem I have with that is I can't, you know, have to get out of the tub to adjust it. What I'm going to do is somehow have some kind of piping come out the bottom section and meet me up over by the tub with some kind of baffle to open and close, creating a damper, allowing less or more airflow, which will keep me in my tub. Once I could put 6 full-size logs, standard logs in there, so a lot of fuel you can dispense through probably a few hours, especially if you could throttle it while you're in and out of the tub. And that way, if I'm in the tub and I can adjust the throttle, bringing temperatures up and down more comfortably, and while I'm drinking my beverage of choice, that's my choice. That's my plan anyways. My wife doesn't want it up on the deck forever, so I'm gonna move this old rickety nail-filled structure and put it down here somewhere on a wood platform, somewhere nice and close, but not right on the deck. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. I hope it you know, inspires some to do the same. I'm probably all said and done $500–600 tops in on this project. You know, always looking for suggestions. I think the big one I do want to do is 2 things I want to do. I want to put a drain at the bottom of this tub and have it drain away, and then secondly have a baffle adjustable from the tub instead of having to get in and out, and that way I can keep the firebox closed, more contained, more safe, of course, which is always important. Anyways, thanks for listening, and I hope you guys enjoyed.